Thank you so much for tuning in to the RoleModelCoach.com tip of the week. Don't you like my hair? I grew it overnight. Yes, it's so gorgeous. This is how my hair used to be before I cut it off. I just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in to my tip of the week this week. And this week's tip of the week is, dun 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 dun, drum roll please.
Yeah, I'm from that Chi-Town dirt. I went from being broke to sleeping in Versace shirts. This is my story. Money, cars, bad home. This is my story. And I'm sticking to it. 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 And I'm sticking.
This tip of the week is flakes. Oh my God, for real? Flaking. Models and your flaking. We cannot have that whatsoever. And I'm not even talking about models. I'm talking about anyone that you have worked with that have set up an agreement with you. Yes, I'm going to move this around a lot. Who set up an agreement with you and never followed through. I hate those, and those are the worst. So today I'm going to talk about flaking and how that is the worst thing to do when you're in this industry and how it can be detrimental to your brand. Yeah. Okay, so let's say you have a photo shoot that you have going on. You have the stylist, you have the makeup artist, you have the photographer, you have probably the assistant, and you have the model. Let's say that those are about 6 people that's going to be involved in this photo shoot. And the day of, 30 minutes before the shoot, the model calls and says she's not able to make it. Or the model doesn't call at all and doesn't even show up. That is a big fat no-no. First off, yes, we want to use your face. We wouldn't want to use it. We wouldn't ask you to be in this photo shoot. Second, it's not all about you. Everyone here has come. Everyone has something to do. Everyone made time to come. So why can't you make time? It's a lot of excuses that are happening on these shoots, and it really hurts me to say that the excuses of, I can't find a babysitter 30 minutes before the shoot is a no-no. The excuses of, well, my car broke down and last week and I just still can't find a ride. That's a no-no. You have plenty of time to get that together. All of these different things are called building your brand, and you pretty much break down your brand when you do those type of things. Do you know how much work it takes for a photographer to get a hairstylist, a makeup artist, an assistant, and a space, as well as a model, and everyone come at a right time? That's hard to get everyone at one point, in one time, and on one accord. And for one person to mess it up, that's time and that's money. So what I suggest for you models, especially ones that's starting off, or the ones that don't seem to get work, I want you to pay attention to your habits and your behaviors when you start your modeling. Are you late all the time? Do you never have anything prepared? Do you flake on photographers all the time? Do you respond to emails? When you respond to emails, do you respond the right way? Just because you cannot work with somebody at that point in time doesn't mean that you don't want, or you may not work with them later on in life or in your career. So the fact of the matter is, you have to learn how to talk to people professionally, and you have to learn how to act professionally. If you know that you're not going to be at a photo shoot at a certain time, then you need to call about 5 or 6 hours ahead of time, as well as let them know way ahead of time. Through hell and hot water, they want to know if you are serious about this. No excuses, because everyone has one. They're like assholes. So you have to be able to keep your word. So my tip of the week for this week is, models, entertainers, anyone, learn to keep your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you can't do it, then say you can't do it. That's life. It's business. It's nothing personal. But we take it personal when you don't show up, when you don't communicate, when you don't even respond whatsoever. And all these people are here waiting to create a masterpiece, and you think the world revolves around you. I'm sorry to say, models, the world does not revolve around you. Because if you won't do it, guess what? 5 other girls will. So it's all about your work ethic and how hard you are willing to go at it. Everyone out here is hungry. Everyone has to eat. What sets you apart from everyone else trying to do the exact same thing you're doing? See, that's the thing. The tip of the week is keeping your word. No flaking, models. And if you feel like there may be a possibility of flaking, communication is always key. Because just because you never work with someone doesn't mean they don't know about you. They know about you. They really do. I'm not going to lie. They may not work with you because of your past. They may not work with you because of your behaviors. It's all on you. It's all on how you want your brand to go. You want it to go this way or that way? It's up to you. Okay? All right. So I've had a few flakes in my lifetime. You know, we're all going to go through it, especially when we're going through business. My main focus, and I want everyone to be able to understand this, contracts. When I say and I send out a contract, it is not for fun. It is for real. I send contracts out because I want to guarantee, and that gives me a guarantee, kind of, sort of, that that person is going to do what they say they're going to do. Because nowadays, word of mouth is not pretty much worth anything. That's the reason why I ask people to sign contracts for me. Sign brand ambassador contracts and model release forms and all of those different things. I do that to cover my own butt, just in case a flake or someone comes involved with me. We all learn our lessons. We all going to grow. So no one's going to be perfect. We're all going to have that time where we probably are going to end up in that category of flaking. But it's all about your communication skills and how you get about that information to the person that you won't be able to work with at that time. I know that I have literally lost over $75,000 in 1 year off of contracts that I've had people sign that have actually flaked on me off of the contracts. And you think about those things and you pretty much have to go through that. So a lot of companies go through that. So the less you flake and the less you give false hope, the better your business can be. All I say is I try my best not to tell anybody that I'm going to do something if I know I'm not going to be able to do it. I will either tell you yes or no. And I'm pretty much cutthroat with that. And, you know, just that's my spiel. So in order for me not to deal with flakes and stuff like that, I make people sign contracts. And that just gives me a good faith. It's like a good faith bond for us, you know, for me and whoever that client is, that's going to guarantee that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. And it's a sad way that people have to deal with that, but it's all about life. We all got to get it, you know. So hey, my suggestion is get the contracts together. Even if they don't go through with your contract, at least you'll be able to go to court with that. At least you have a paper trail. So anytime you want to file or sue them for breaching that contract, you have that paper and that signature that says that they told you they were going to do those things. Word of mouth is not really going to help you out unless you have a paper trail. So I'm just letting you guys know. Brush up on your business and stuff, especially when you're trying to get into this industry. You're going to run into a lot of different people that's going to promise you a lot of different things. It's not going to be able to deliver, and you don't want to be in that category. Okay? All right. Peace.